Yeah, I think it's safe to say that this was the most stereotypical of the episodes so far. Hello everybody, my name is Meisterbloo, and today I took a look at episode 9 of Netoge, titled, I Thought If We Stayed Over, We Could Get Along Better. Quick rundown of this episode, it is all about the girl characters, except for Nekohime-san. She is not there, which is very sad. I would have loved to see her there, but I understand how inappropriate that would be, because they're all going to Master's house, her mansion rather, for a sleepover. And they go through the most typical of sleepover shenanigans, from trying to do homework to bath, to dinner, to sleeping over, and just, it goes through the works. So the downside is that this is a very, very stereotypical episode. We see a lot of tropes popping up in this that honestly we've seen many times before, and unfortunately, unlike some of the other tropes that this show handles, it doesn't do much different with them. It just continues to keep going with them. It seems like the sleepover is for many reasons. First and foremost is that Master has never invited friends over to her house before, so she's super excited about this. All of her, I guess family, because they said they aren't maids, I guess her family are cosplaying as maids for her because they're so excited for this. Another one is to help Akko be able to talk to people without Rushian being there, because Rushian doesn't appear in this entire episode. He only comes in at the very end, and all he says is, huh? And that's literally his entire purpose in this show. We do get to see more of Sete-san in this one. We get to see her, the pink-haired girl who's the friend to Schwein in real life, but joined their guild in the game. And she does the one thing that all the audience has been doing. She is questioning Akko too far, even too far to the point where Master makes the comparison that if you stare too deep into the abyss stares back. She is questioning the things that we've all wanted to question this entire time but can't. Firstly, she does call them out on, you keep calling me by my in-game name, and then Schwein basically just says, we do that in this club, so just get used to it, and that was great. Secondly, she asks her how she feels about Rushian. She says, look, we all know you're married in the game, and you keep saying you're married in the game, but you don't really seem like you're married in real life. What's the deal with that? And Akko goes into this long explanation about it that actually gets in the heads of the other girls, and they start panicking. So they each go on Master's computer, which is a 6-screen setup, by the way, and each individually log in as Master to talk to Rushian, saying, Akko says, oh, they're being mean to me, and they're all saying, control your girlfriend, she's getting into our heads. And it's so great because he's sitting at this tavern, and all of a sudden, each of them individually pop up, and it's their face on their body's equivalent version of Master's body. So that was a really great way to show multiple people logging in as the same character. An overall fun episode, but honestly a lot of stereotypes popping up in here, a lot of tropes that didn't think needed to be here. They could have done some really fun stuff with this, but the show's still going strong. I don't know, there's not really anywhere this seemed like a side story. It's not something that needs to be picked up at the beginning of the next episode. It's something that started in this episode, ended in this episode. And I think my favorite moment probably was, and I know what you're gonna say, this was the bath scene, because yes, they do have a bath scene, and no, it's not for that reason, although that reason was pretty cool. No, it's funny because I think it was Sete who brought it up. It might have been Schwein who brought up, well, you're kind of like squishy, Akko. She's like, I'm fine as long as Rushian's not turned off by me. And they say, well, what kind of girl is he into? And she doesn't know. So she's like, I'm gonna video call him right now and show him and they're like, no, we're not, no, don't do that, we're taking a bath right now, you can't video call him. And she's like, but he's gotta see so he can tell me. And it's just, that whole moment ended up with a nude chase scene out into the outback and everything, and it was pretty funny. And one last thing, Master calls out Schwein in this one. She calls out Schwein saying, you kind of treat Rushian like an insect, but if you're talking pretty nice about him now, he's not here, and she doesn't know that she's treating him badly in the game. She was aware that she treats him pretty badly in real life, but she doesn't know she treats him like that in the club, and I don't know if that's gonna lead into anything. I'm not sure. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe that could lead into something. Maybe her realizing that. Maybe she'll start treating him nicer, maybe a little bit. And maybe that could cause some conflict in the future. Because we all know how Akko gets. I've been Meisterbloo. Thank you all for watching. And I will see you guys all back here next week. Hopefully. I am going, after this video, in about 2 hours right now, I am going to get some of my wisdom teeth taken out. So I might not be back for next week. It depends on how loopy I'm feeling. Or who knows? That could be a lot of fun. But yes, thank you all for watching. I will see you guys all next time. So until then, everybody, peace out.
してる